get the same amount of money. Why? It doesn't even make sense. Yeah, they use it for themselves. Well, they should need receipts. Yeah, of course, right? I mean, obviously.
For the children involved, this system does not take into any account the actual needs of the child.
Exactly.
It only punishes parents for trying to be successful.
Yeah.
Just came into the mail. Look at this and child support money. Let's see how much we got. We're about to get paid. Let's see how much.
$16. What?
I didn't get squat. Right here. $0. The fuck my name with $0.
There's some people about to be real mad about the world. But
You'll need a top-notch
I
team
don't
to
even
win
agree
this
with
one.
that deadbeat dad shit either. But like the thing is that I think guys obviously like I mean everybody knows like custody court is like rigged in favor of women, and it's rigged in favor of women to a degree that like I think that in general like this is gonna be a you know, Asmongold traditionalist take. I think that in general, like we've had women being caretakers of children and men being breadwinners for families for as long as we've had bread. Okay? So there's definitely like a natural order of things, and I think the natural order of things should not be disrupted. So I think that like there's a trend, but like, and that's okay to like have a little bit of like maybe like a 55-45 or 60-40, but this is like a 95-5 where you have like these crackhead crazy moms that are sitting around, you know, doing their eyebrows, you know, in like some fucking spa every month. That are spending all the child support money, and the kids sitting there on assisted food for fucking school. I mean, this is a problem. Marriage is a scam. Marriage is not a scam. Marriage should be more strongly enforced. I think that there should be more marriage tax credits and more people to be incentivized into being married. And I think that the ability for people to get divorced for no-fault divorces and the receding of marriage incentives has been detrimental not only for people getting married, but also for children.
one thing that needs to be addressed, child
A nice deep freeze.
I'm divorced.
Nothing like seeing her perform live.
Be happier. Except. The judge said.
Oh my god. I thought I'd be happy, but I'm not getting paid enough.
A nice deep freeze.
At $326 a month.
You shouldn't have been taking back shots under a bridge from Rufus, the man who lives in a shopping cart. This is your fault. You did this. What are you doing?
$326 a month. 2 kids for child support is what we all pay me. $326 a month. Because he is now. I was able to talk to Darren, which was fun. And I asked him how many hours
Probably watching the stream right now.
a week he spends working.
0.
On trying to sell houses, because technically he still has a real estate license, so technically he's still a realtor.
I feel like
He said 15 hours a week,
That's zero.
I'm gonna find whoever put me out last time.
Approximately 15.
is how many hours he works.
Give or take
Grown
15.
man. Grown, able-bodied man with transportation and no child care to worry about. Says he works 15 hours a week.
And then what do you do?
Where there have been various changes to child support laws in California. Y'all, it's tax season and you're supposed to be so pissed off people.
Need some repairs?
Why?
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Prices of murder.
So, they...
Your powers are mine! I am ready to put on a show!
The new law is saying that
They got behind you.
if you are the one paying the child support,
Maximum pulse!
I'm back.
Get that vehicle moving again!
What are you talking about? So, don't you understand how taxes work? The entire idea of taxes is for you to properly view how much money you're spending, where it's going, and how to incentivize people to spend money on things that are beneficial. So let me get this straight. So you want guys paying child support, but you also don't want them to be able to write the kids off? I think you just hate your. I think you just hate your boyfriend or your ex-boyfriend.
Power. I require some aid.
So for the moms out there that are collecting child support, you want to pay your kids on your tax.
Cosmic might returns. The cosmos heals. I am at your service.
I am ready to put on a show!
Which unfortunately I cannot make because obviously I am busy here in Tunisia. I would have loved to have gone. We've been together for 17 years.
Only 60 seconds left!
Unfortunately for me, he did decide to die on the week I had planned to come on holiday, so I did make the decision not to go because, you know, I need a holiday at the end of the day, and my holiday is way more important than sitting in a church watching people cry. I would love to give him a good send-off, so I'm going to get absolutely drunk tonight with this new guy that I met, and I'm going to raise a glass for you, Jeremy, because you were an amazing husband, very rich. I can't wait to
Down to 30 seconds!
all reading your own phone. I have made sure because obviously I have two
Unleash! Grand finale!
a very, very important thing to me. I don't think all good things have to come to an end. I did miss my husband's funeral.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
I would not have missed my holiday for the world, and I know my husband would have understood because that's just the kind of guy he was. But yes, I have come back from my holiday just to make sure that I got back in time for the war reading, because I am not going to miss that for the absolute world. I have been held captive in the Ukraine for at least a week now.
There's no way.
Holiday in
There's
Tunisia,
no
where I did
way.
get pregnant with a very well-known married celebrity baby. However, I am very lucky to have been released just in the nick of time for my husband's will reading, because I do deserve all of that money. I spent 17 years with this man, which is a lot longer than any of his children did. So I deserve the inheritance a lot more
Whoa, what does that mean?
than his own children. So I am
So
going
she wants the money over. Oh my.
to fight the will with lawyers.
Wait, oh, so
if
she already is assuming she's not in the will.
he has left any of his inheritance to his children.
She's trying to take.
Because they do not deserve it, unlike
You
me.
guys think it's fake?
Who looks after him every single day for 17 years.
Guys, I just don't know, man.
When they were out living their own
You'll
life.
need a top-notch team to win this
I
one.
hope
That
this
one's
one's
mine.
fake. Okay,
So what y'all thinking about the new child support order?
this one's fake.
Ladies,
All right.
do you think it's fair that
You don't have
you
to be
can
a
get
witch
child
to
support,
find a
but then
magic
you
in
can't
this
claim your
world.
child at
But
the
it
end of
does
the
help.
year?
Spent 17 years of my life with an elderly man who smelled like cabbage, just to be told I've got nothing in the will, nothing.
I see how this evolved.
And he was worth £33 million. And you think this is funny?
Chaos surrounds.
Yeah, I do.
But I will gladly show it to his income.
I think that the problem that we have is
30
that
seconds before you
prostitution
attack.
isn't
Get
just
ready.
legal. Like, we used to have concubines, we used to and this mistresses.
Exactly.
We had a
I'm a
system for
master
this
of
for
mystical
like
art
thousands of years, and now
you
we're
bitten by a
trying to
radioactive
reinvent
wizard?
the wheel.
Sure.
Let's just bring it back.
Please let me meditate.
Because that way there won't be any weird confusions.
The battle starts in 5.
Wasted
4,
my life
3,
This is
with a
confusing.
geriatric coffin
1.
dodger. For nothing.
All you need to do is capture them in
Coffin
the
dodger.
area.
Everyone thinks
Got
it's so
it?
funny. that my husband donated all his money to a bunch of cats and dogs. Who like even like cats and dogs?
So it's the game.
I'm like you are. It's going to be homeless. Like, put my money.
Man.
In my own house. In my own car.
Yeah.
Like I'm literally going to be poor. Like I have to shop in fucking Asda. Like all the other poor people.
$33 million.
I've wasted my life thinking I was going to get millions by marrying an elderly cropping dodger. He looked like a shriveled up fucking prune.
DNA test proves David
There's something
is
about
not the
this
father.
place.
Oh my god. What is wrong with these people, man? Not know this is fake. You know it's fake. You think all of these are fake?
Feeling stronger already.
Guys,
In another timeline, still friends.
I don't think they're all fake. I think some of them could. I think there's a possibility that a small handful of them, maybe even a good amount of them are fake. But I don't think that all of them are fake. And I think that we can all agree on that, right?
Chaos control.
I don't know.
Time for us to head underground.
Oh god. Does he have required reading? Just fucking explain it.
I'm sitting in my closet.
Obviously.
My son and I share a bedroom.
Yeah?
I'm in the closet, so he doesn't wake up.
If we don't move it,
That's why I thought I'd turn on the here too.
They're not off.
You'll not get away. You get away.
Please donate.
There. Don't turn that now.
Oh. Okay. That's what I thought. So she's begging for money.
That's
In the closet.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep
Man.
up the momentum. The end has come. For you.
They're not all fake.
Invisible?
As a former bartender, I've actually heard women talk about doing this. I mean, like, really? Like, I mean, is it really that insane for you to imagine that a young woman is trying to marry an old man for wealth? Like, I mean, is this really something that, like, no, there's no way that's happening? How? There's no, it must be something else.
Ancient secrets revealed. We are undefeatable.
Jesus Christ. Jesus. Let's just start talking like it's not even about her being done. No, the thing is, they need to have. I'm already done the video. This is kind of funny to see some of these. I think that really the problem. Your powers are mine. Do this and armed and dangerous. Honestly, the reason that about child support is because of how unconventional it usually is. It seems like the courts are pretty fucking rigged against men. From like what I've seen, probably what a lot of you guys have seen too, it's like extremely common that this is happening. So there it is. I mean, that's it, because they get fucked. Yeah, exactly. Prenup, always sign a prenup. No, just don't marry hoes. Like that's the solution. Like a prenup or anything like that. I think that again, all of this like anti-women sentiment, I don't think you need to have any of that. I think there's a degree of like just straight up fucking accountability that people like this need to have. And whenever you're talking about paying child support, it's not about like the mom paying for new nails or some bullshit. It's about making sure this kid's able to afford a clothes, right? I mean, that's what's going on. So yeah, I pay for $1,900 for 2 kids with 50% custody. Yeah, and like I think it would be fine too if like the courts were more fair in terms of like who gets custody and who doesn't. Because if it was more balanced between who gets custody and who doesn't, I think that you'd see less resentment towards outcomes like this, right? It's hard to find a girl who ain't a hoe, though. That's not true at all. I think this entire idea that like all women are like this and this is some kind of like overall big problem, I think it's bullshit. I do. Because like out of all my friends, I know two people that have been in a long-term relationship or a marriage with a hoe. And one of them, by the way, she was a stripper named Angel, okay? So really, I mean, you should have known that. That's like pushing the big red button that says don't push the button. Well, he pushed it. He did. And that's what happened. Yeah, he could fix it. No, he didn't. And yeah, that's what it was. And so what are you talking about, Nick? No, I'm not talking about Nick. Nick is not even I'm talking about like people that I've grown up with and I've known. The majority of my friends, I mean 95% of my friends that are married or in long-term relationships have had zero of these problems. The entire idea that this is a big issue on the internet because everybody on the internet is on the internet because they're fucking jaded because they got broken up with or they got cheated on by some girl. So yes, we all know they're gonna do it next week. It's gonna happen. So in general, terminally online chatters, yes, the people that are all of my friends that are happily married with kids, do you know what they're not doing? Talking about it on Reddit. Do you know why? Because they're busy. They're busy grilling food. They're busy seeing their friends. They're busy doing something with their life. Or, oh my God, they might even be busy spending time with their kids. They're not going on the internet and talking about this all the time. They're not thinking about this. Yes, they're busy getting cheated on. No, they're not getting cheated on. Every guy, yeah, they're working. Exactly. They're taking care of it. Your anecdotal evidence is subjective ignorance. No, it's not. Think about this logically. This is the same thing I said about Warcraft. If there's a hot girl on Warcraft, why is she on that game? I bet they're older though. They are. They're all older than their 30s. And the reason why is because these are people I've grown up with. I've known
this is real
firepower! I know about it. And you're insane. Everybody says I'm crazy, but how many of you guys here? How many of you guys you've had friends for many years, and the vast majority of your friend group and people that you know who are married or in relationships have not had any of these problems ever, and it's completely fucking disappear!
We've almost got it!
Yeah, just the same. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, all my friends are a mess. I've got a number of friends who are a mess too. Yeah, 0 friends with problems. Yeah, exactly. The hoe ratio is not as high as the internet would have you believe. And do you want to know one of the reasons why? Is because in the same way that a lot of the women that are on the internet complaining about men are on the internet complaining about men because they're so obnoxious that men don't want to spend time with them in real life. A lot of the men that are on the internet complaining about women are on the internet complaining about women because they don't have women that want to spend time with them in real life either. You have a massive selection bias. Maybe it's a California thing, but it's pretty high. California is a different place, bro. It's a different country. Men and women love me, yeah, for sure. And yeah, exactly. And thank you for calling it out. People feel kind of crazy. Nobody calls you a liar. The hotter the woman, the more likely infidelity happens. That is not against the world. That is an idea that people that have been cheated on by a girl or people who can't get a hot girlfriend think. My dad once used to cheat. I will never forget.
Goodbye.
Fuck off. It's not true. It's just not.
Maxim can always count on that. Shows her true colors.
This would be funny to watch.
I signed up for a singles event on Valentine's Day, and here's how it went. It was fun, but there was more girls than there were guys. It was definitely like The Bachelor a little bit. Men don't go to these. Men do not go to singles events.
Going to a singles event in this land?
Stop paying money to go to singles events. Men don't go. Facts.
I would love to hear from you all as to why you think men don't attend singles events.
Come with us to a Thursday event. No attractive men.
Modern men feel disappointed after attending a single event. The lack of men attending.
Singles event was. The closest thing that I've had to a singles event is I used to draft in Magic the Gathering on Friday night.
Is the main reason for their disappointment, and some got mad to the point of calling it a waste of time and money.
I signed up for a singles event on Valentine's Day.
Imagine how guys feel doing anything.
Here's how it went. I was so nervous, you guys.
Yeah.
This was a singles tournament at this paddle club here in New York City. You would play with different partners. It was fun, but there was more girls than there were guys. It was definitely like The Bachelor a little bit. There was food and drinks and a DJ, so the vibe was good, but I wasn't really vibing with anyone. So please keep pushing me to put myself out there. Thanks, guys.
I'm not 6 feet. I don't have a six-pack. I don't make six figures. And guess what? I don't care.
Okay.
Less than attractive guys would be rejected, and the handsome guys don't want masculine women. Women don't want the guys who need singles events.
Yeah, I guess that too.
The guys women do want don't need this event.
That's basically it. Yep, there we go. It's none of the girls that were going there were particularly that attractive.
3, 2,
like I would say, at least the ones that made the videos, they weren't that attractive. And so why would a guy want to go there? And like, here's the thing: is nobody wants to say it.
There's a humongous crack in the sky.
Nobody wants to go ahead and say it, but like, you look at the girls that are there.
So it begins.
And
you're welcome.
Ah, that's better.
Goodbye.
They're not ugly. Yeah, but what you have to understand is that guys think that if you are 325 pounds, you smell like an old chair. The last time that you saw your penis was in high school, and your favorite thing to do is talk about armor and weapons from the Middle Ages. But you still think that you deserve an 85-pound cat girl that will cook you dinner because you're a king. That's right, huh? And so why are you gonna go to one of these fucking events? What are you trying to do?
That's simple. I have 6 feet. Just not 6 foot tall. So women will take care of everything while letting them know they are settled. I'm out.
Jesus, bro, that's sad. Oh my God.
Let them claim victory.
Let me know that you're settling? Wow, that's fucking brutal. Yeah, base? Yeah, there it is. Look at his profile picture. Yeah, he's old. Yeah, he's balding, right? I mean, there it is. Yeah, he's bald, he's bald. Like, I mean, there it is, right? I mean, what are we talking about?
I remember the days when people used to pay for these single events that were free to women.
Like, of course. I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, that is the way it is. It says you, yeah, and look how much effort I go into trying to comb over my hair and make it look like I'm not fucking bald. Like, that's just, see? I mean, I'm saying the same fucking thing, man. What y'all trying to start shit for? How many girls that go to those events are down for anything might be worth a shot? I don't know, really. I've never been to one of those things before. I've never had a dating app. I've never had a dating app. Now, I've messaged girls on Instagram. But, you know, Twitter, shit like that, absolutely. But I've never downloaded Tinder or any of that other bullshit. Never got into it.
To go to these single events because we had to pay for it and then no one else would show up. Now they know how we felt losing. At least she was lucky this event happened because others were canceled due to the lack of men's interest. But when it comes to this video, I want to concentrate on this part.
It was fun, but there was some girls that were
something that won't change any.
I think another reason why this is not as successful for men is because there's not a shared culture anymore. Like, I bet events like this in like the year 1953 were really successful because everybody loved Jesus, everybody was conservative, and everybody was racist. So you have a lot in common with the people that are there. So you go to something like that, everything's fine. But now it's like there's so many differences and you know, like lack of shared values that going to a big public event like this isn't as appealing to a man anymore. You see what I'm saying? That's a good time. Yeah, if you want that same thing, like you want that same experience now, just play Counter-Strike.
Keep fighting until we have a winner.
And for those who want to understand rather than a single event, have a look at the next clip.
Tell you about my experience speed dating in New York City, and we're like, this selection? Literally every single guy was 5'6" or under, and there was another.
She's probably 5'1".
That was the feedback of the event she attended, and this is what most guys face when they participate in this gathering. What men would be motivated or interested in a single event after comments like this?
Well, the men that are taller, right? Obviously, those are the ones that are doing it. But the reality is that the guys that, like, this is one of the things that, like, a lot of people, especially like young kids and like maybe people that don't understand the way it is, they might not get. Have you guys ever seen those different posts and shit like this about how some girl gets, you know, some rich guy taking her out on a yacht, and, you know, it's like all these nice places this guy's taking her, and, you know, all how great this is and everything like that, right? Y'all ever seen this?
You don't have to be a witch to find the magic.
Yeah, we all gone and seen this. And then people say, wow, all of that work just to have your face blurred out, because she'll blur the guy's face out. What they don't understand is that it was the guy telling her to fucking do that. 90% of the time, it's the guy telling her to do that, because he doesn't, because here's the thing, right? He might be married, or he's got another one lined up for next week and 2 more the week after that. And so if he's got a bunch of pictures taking all these girls out to this yacht, it's gonna look weird. So he has her blur out the face, and it's like, oh, it's just for us, baby. Yeah, for sure. That's what you said last week to the other one. And that's what it is. So yeah, these guys, like any guy that's in a good position like this, probably isn't going to go to an event like this. That's just the way it is. Men up their standards as well. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's like if you're a guy and you're in a good position in life, you want to find a hot girl, right? A really pretty girl, or at least a girl that will do the things that you want her to do.
3, 2,
so yeah, it's the same common sense.
Watch out, they're headed our way.
Never heard this shit until now.
Wait from that on,
Think
we can
about
start
it,
to
right?
hustle.
Think about it. Like if you're a guy and you have a, like, let's say you are the son of a CEO and he's like the CEO of Kellogg's, right? You probably don't want to get your dad in trouble whenever you're bringing a bunch of hoes on your dad's yacht. Because if that happens, then your dad's going to get pissed off and he's not going to let you use the yacht anymore. You don't want to lose that. So you've got to pretend like it's not you, right? Yeah, that's the way it's smart. You got to be thinking that. That cereal money? Yeah, exactly.
Most modern women are looking for child only, regardless of the setting, and they are looking for those guys on a dating app, single event, and in any other possible setting.
No, I've seen some girls, like, I've had girls show me, like, their dating app profiles and shit like this, right? And, cause, like, I'll ask, I'll be like, yeah, can I see this? Like, I want to see what, you know, like, what kind of guys match with you, right? Like, straight up, like, I don't care if it's nosy as hell, like, yeah, I want to know. And so I'll see the messages, and, like, some of the guys that, like, try to match with these girls, bro, like, the whores. Yeah, it's bad. And then you have, like, the guys, I've had guys to show me, like, the girls that'll match with them. Bro, like, I'm not gonna, I've made enough jokes today. Everybody knows what I'm saying.
Maximum pulse!
We all know. Oh, it will if you look good, and if you're good at talking to people, it matters. Sure.
It is the same as anywhere else. What is the point of claiming to be rejected? Chad, and we are clever enough not to be rejected. But there is a vital piece of information most modern women are missing. They aren't aware that Chad doesn't need to attend a single event to find women. They already have a large pool to pick from. And with that being said, they have no reason to attend it.
Keep going!
Now we're going to see a woman.
Hurry up!
Yeah, because a lot of the girls that are going to these events, like Blonde, right? It's like if you are a really pretty girl, you're going to have guys trying to hit you up and talk to you all the time. So you're probably not going to have to go to an event for that because it's just your everyday life. So by survivorship bias, the ones that are going to these events...
I'm trying to sell the tickets for her single event, but she was clever enough to use a great selling point, which is an abundance of male attendees.
I'm not going to say.
Her advertisement video shows an event full of men. Let's have a look at what she's trying to sell to them.
It's a conversation event where everyone just happens to be interesting topics and multiple different perspectives. We'll give you the conversation starters and topics so you don't need to worry about what to talk about next. You can just enjoy chatting to some great people and somebody you'd like to get to know better. There's a big grazing table and plenty of chances to go around and chat to those people who pique your interest. You need to come and check out our Singles Connection event. Our last one in February was such a success. Head to our bio to apply. We already have it.
I could not. I could not imagine.
Hurry up!
That was stressful as fuck. I would just... like, any event with people sitting around outside talking to each other, this automatically is kind of like a
This is real firepower!
There are 130 new applications for this event. We'll see you there.
She is very intelligent and her advertisement video is well thought through. She knows that women are losing interest because men usually don't go. But to get around this fact and get modern women to buy the ticket, she came up with the idea of having a video showing that women are losing interest. But we have to give credit for it. She deserves it. But
and it's also like you look at the guys here. Like this dude is ripped. Look at this. Like look at the form-fitting pants. Like this dude has got it on. Like look at that guy. That guy, he's got it on. Like all of the guys in this video are good-looking dudes. Absolutely. Like that guy. That's a good-looking guy. Yeah, he's an older guy. He's got a great hairline. That's weird. Like bro, like what are you doing? Like what are you doing? But like that's what it is. Paid actors, right?
this is what we are about to see in the next clip.
I'll see if I pause another one. And then there's the actual one, right? It's like some fucking 38-year-old fat guy that wants to talk about the Roman Empire, and she's like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, he wants to talk about, like, you know, the merits of, like, you know, well, what really happened during the Holocaust? And she's like, oh, fuck, oh, no, not again. Oh, Jesus. And that's the only guy that shows up. Not again, yes.
One thing I don't see mentioned on the
Visa and MasterCard, particularly Visa, has been having a very bad week. After effectively capitulating to the 20 most aggrieved Karens on the internet,
but it worked out for everybody.
They are now facing a deluge of negative sentiment. People are calling them and saying, what the fuck are you doing? Trying to censor everything. Praise 4chan, keep going. I think people should keep calling. Got a hilarious up. Keep calling until they totally stop doing this.
You've got a hilarious...
And even that won't be a solution. The solution is to push the legislation to make it to where they can't do it.
Update on the processor situation. Quick context to this. Early on, when Collective Shout went after payment processors to try and get them to
Collective Shout is a literal Karen advocacy group in Australia that complains about things and just literally, it's basically, can I speak to the manager incorporated?
After Steam, and Steam ended up changing their policies over all this stuff, removing certain adult games from the story. Well, people were coming up with ideas to fight back against the payment processor. Yes. One of the ideas that was being shared early on was, for example, as you can see here on our Steam, 5 days ago, how to directly pressure payment processor. That's right. If you have a Visa card, go here. Call Visa your tip.
And you have to directly because if you don't directly pressure them, people will want to censor you will. You don't bring a knife to a gun. It's gonna end up dead.
Get in there.
You need to directly pressure them. Be nice, don't be rude. Remember, customer service tech talking to an honest conclusion, but we need to stand up against censorship. And so some people are sharing their testimonials, if you will, their stories about what happens when they contact payment processors, and it seems like this is actually, on some level, working. So this is a good thing, and also a hilarious one. So I mentioned there were some testimonials. I'm going to put it in the show talking about this user saying, Visa card representative yelled at me. I called this number and simply asked about the content guidelines. I got it. We've been getting thousands of calls. You talked to someone? Who did you call? Other people accepted what I said, so why don't you? I'm saying ask Visa is yeah, about this one. Did what I could today. Did some work. Called Visa. The man was understanding. Put me on hold for 45 minutes. When back, it was a new person who was very tired. I then repeated the whole story, and I could hear the sigh of energy draining when they knew what it was leading to. This one's crazy. It says, I wish this was a joke, but I got called a predator today.
I believe it.
Think I just happened to be called that. Yeah. Wait, think I just happened to be a call that pushed the woman over. Lodged 2 formal complaints after that. And circles on these calls was about
a nice deep freeze.
I wish you could call the predator.
Probably because you were defending a game that that was viewed as a predator game. That's the reason why.
This one says,
Visa kicked my dog. Wait, really?
They were hyper aggressive. The woman even tried suggesting that I must have been buying illegal content.
Maximum pulse!
I'm going to disconnect the call now script. Wait. So, is it the behavior that we've seen of like predators and buying illegal content because they're fighting back against restrictions?
Absolutely. And that's the entire script. It's that if you don't agree with us, you're helping predators. And so it creates a moral high ground.
Seems like the sort of thing like
in order to understand how people like this operate, think about the stupidest, most brain-dead, emotionally driven argument that you could possibly imagine. That's what they're using.
I would say, like, I wouldn't expect this from people who are just like
That feels better.
And I kind of feel bad. It's all bullshit. This people calling to blast customer service reps at 0 power. We need to wait to actually put executives on blast. Oh no, I think that we should do that too. Absolutely. But if you just push back against it collectively, I think that's the best option. Sending emails to executives and also to other people in marketing is probably the best option. And then also, especially when you're ending service. I think that's another thing. Nothing will solve this problem other than this is a nice stop. It's a nice band-aid for now, right?
Because like they're just, you know,
and the thing is that the goal with doing this is to make companies afraid to capitulate to advocacy. That is the goal. You want to create a you're asking somebody like, do you want to get your hands cut off or your arms cut off? You want to make sure that making you happy is getting your entire arm cut off. And what I mean by that is you have to create, if you want to change people's behavior, and you want to behold the god of thunder that is so extreme that not going along with you will be detrimental. That's how
operational again.
So we're not responsible for the policy decisions and whatnot, but like they shouldn't be able to be predators and say they're violently content. My point is that seems like always fight fire with out to say, right? Like, oh, you're upset with something after
maximum pulse!
Armed and dangerous! Hotline people saying stuff like this.
Shouldn't have pissed off the god of vengeance.
Apparently getting. And as written here, the folks applying pressure know that someone at a call center has limited power in a scenario like this. Typically, agents are equipped to handle standard customer issues like payment fraud or credit card loss. At the point
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
It's causing enough disruption that the Russians theoretically starts costing money. That's
Get out of there, Frank. 100% will. And all you have to do is get enough people together, and you can do anything that you want.
Powering up.
You just need more people. Take it back over to Japanese politician Zenko Kurishita.
Why do these people always target gamers? I don't know. They should have targeted the gamers, man.
What's written here shows you how fleshed out what's about this and why this strategy that gamers are now using throughout the process is essentially fighting fire with fire. The Australian organization selected Shout as pushing for content according to records published on the website. They sent 1,067 emails to payment processors like Visa and MasterCard starting in May. It's such a number of emails like regulations that cost around $20,000 this year, with reports also indicating that these games were removed from the library of users who had
which you know means stop killing games, right? That's another reason why it's important.
Even though there might have been many Japanese who felt those words were fine, what about the effort put in by these creators? They are unilaterally decided without consideration. This
maximum pulse
exposure is also a significant issue. And you guys select the route.
Presumably absolutely if the Japanese want to stop this, why don't they just make a law where you can't do this? It's so simple. Just say either process the payments or get out of the country. They are? That's what I would do. And I would apply the law to one of them. And as soon as, and that way it's like, okay, you either follow this law